Congratulations. God says, your youth is being restored. You will look much younger if you listen to me now. Don't skip God. Listen to me with your whole heart right now. Do not scroll away. This may be the most important moment you've had in a long time. Something powerful is about to shift in your life, but if you skip over this, you may miss the very breakthrough you've been praying for. I have come with a word that carries my presence, and if you give me your attention, I will renew you from the inside out. This is not just encouragement, it is a divine promise. Your youth is being restored. If you have faith, stay until the very end, because this word carries the key to the healing of your body, your mind, your spirit, and even your appearance. Comment Amen if you receive this. Don't just scroll. Let me know your heart is open. You've been tired. You've looked in the mirror and wondered where the time went. You've felt the weight of the years and the pressure of life draining the light from your eyes. But I am the Lord, your healer, and I am telling you now, the season of weariness is ending. Your strength is being renewed like the eagles. If you walk with me, if you trust me, I will restore what has faded. I will bring back what life and time have tried to take from you. Yes, even your youth. This is not about vanity. This is about my glory shining through you. When my spirit fills a person, they are renewed, revived, and transformed. The years that seemed lost to stress, sin, trauma, and sorrow, those years are not gone. I am the God who restores. I am the one who makes all things new. I breathe life into dry bones. I clothe you in beauty for ashes. I bring joy where mourning once lived. If you listen to me now and follow me, you will see it with your own eyes. I need you to hear me clearly. This is not just about looking younger. It is about being renewed in every way. Your energy will return. Your clarity of mind will come back. Your hope will rise again. The years of burden have made you feel old, but I have never left you. I've been waiting for you to turn your heart fully to me. Not halfway, not occasionally, but fully. Because when you do, rivers of living water will flow through you. And it will show not just spiritually, but even physically. Like I said in Isaiah 40-31, those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Do you hear me? That's you. That's what I am doing in your life. If you will just hold on to me and not let go. I see the weariness in your soul. I see how you've been putting on a brave face. But your heart is tired. But I have not forgotten you, and I am not done with you. I am doing something new in you, and it will surprise even you. You will wake up one morning and notice that your smile is brighter, your eyes are lighter, your spirit is lifted, not because of anything this world has given, but because my presence has filled you. This is what happens when you don't skip me, when you stay in my presence, when you open your Bible not out of duty, but with hunger. When you pray not just to ask, but to sit with me. You've looked for solutions in many places. You've tried to change your habits, fix your routines, and chase better results. But I'm telling you now, the secret is in me. I will satisfy your soul with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. That's Psalm 103-5. It's not a metaphor. It is my promise. If I can part the Red Sea, if I can raise Lazarus from the dead, I can restore your body. I can soften the lines of age. I can return the vitality that once flowed through you. But you must not skip me. That's the key. I need your attention. I need your devotion. I need you to stop placing me after everything else. I am not an afterthought. I am your source, your lifeline. When you place me first, everything else will be added to you. That includes peace, joy, energy, clarity, and yes, even youthful strength. Do not be deceived by the world's promises. What I give you cannot be bought. It flows from my spirit, and it restores completely. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your moment of restoration. It is not too late. You have not missed it. Some of you have cried silently about how you've aged. You've looked at yourself and felt regret for the stress that's taken its toll. But I say to you, I am the God of second chances. Even in your appearance, even in your strength, I am bringing new life. When Moses came down from the mountain after being in my presence, his face was radiant. That's what my presence does. It changes what people see. It brings heaven to earth, and it begins with you. You are not invisible to me. I know how hard you fought. I know how many nights you stayed up, how much you've carried, and I am rewarding your faith, your fight to stay kind when life was cruel, your decision to keep walking when you felt like giving up that has not gone unnoticed. This restoration is my reward for your endurance. You didn't turn bitter. You didn't walk away. You held on to me, and now I'm breathing on you again. Don't look to the mirror first. Look to me. And as you stay close to me, you'll see the difference in that mirror. You'll see the glow return, the softness, the spark. My spirit brings life. It doesn't just change your heart. It touches your mind, your body, your voice, your movement, even your smile. That heaviness is lifting. You are walking into a new season of refreshing. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life, but now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will not be known by your pain anymore. You will be known by my favor. When people look at you, they will say, "What happened to you?" And your answer will be simple. I didn't skip God. I stayed close to Him. And He brought me back to life. Your best years are not behind you. I have saved the best for last. You will shine in ways you never have before. And it won't come from effort, it will come from abiding in me. Just like the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it remains in the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. Stay in me, don't skip me. And you will see how I renew everything in your life, even the things you thought were gone. This is my personal work in you, not a temporary fix. My healing reaches to the root. You don't need to chase every new answer. I am the answer. And I always have been. I want you to trust me with the areas of your life that feel broken. The parts of you that feel tired, drained, and worn down. I see it all. You may have tried to cover it up with routines, smiles, or silence, but I've seen through it, and I'm not upset with you. I'm calling you deeper, because deeper is where healing happens. Deeper is where strength is found. If you keep giving me your attention, I'll keep pouring out strength you didn't know you had. This isn't just about physical youth. This is about a lightness in your spirit, a joy you haven't felt in years. That childlike wonder you used to carry, when did it leave? Life got heavy. The world hardened you, but I'm removing that weight. I'm washing off the layers of weariness and grief, and I'm uncovering the real you again. You're not too far gone. You're not too old. You're not too damaged. You are still mine, and I am still working on you. When I say, don't skip me, I'm not scolding you, I'm rescuing you. I'm interrupting your routine to call you back into alignment. Because the life I want to give you can't grow where I'm shut out. I need space to breathe in you again. And when I do, everything changes. You will walk differently. You will smile differently. People will sense peace when you enter a room. That is not your doing. That is what happens when you carry my presence. Comment 222 if you trust that I am doing this for you now. Let that be your silent agreement with me. You've watched others glow with peace while you sat in silence wondering, what's wrong with me? But there was never anything wrong with you. You've just been running on empty for too long. You've been pouring out without being filled, but now I'm turning that around. You will be filled to overflow, not just enough to get by. I am restoring not only what you lost, but what you never even knew you could have. There is a version of you that you haven't met yet, one that laughs more freely, one that walks in boldness, one that doesn't carry shame, fear, or exhaustion like armor. That version is not a fantasy. It is who you become when my spirit transforms you from within. That version is coming alive right now. Stay close to me, and you'll see yourself begin to reflect my beauty, my energy, and my glory. This isn't about denying the hard years. It's about redeeming them. Everything you've walked through has shaped you, but it does not define you. I do. And I say you are being renewed. I say your future is greater than your past. I say your body, mind, and soul are coming into a season of refreshing. I say laughter is returning to your mouth and strength to your bones. You've been praying for answers, and I'm giving you this one. Your healing is in my presence. It's not in fixing every problem. It's not in changing your circumstances. It's in abiding with me, resting with me, trusting me enough to let go of control. That's where the renewal begins. You don't need to strive, you just need to stay, like branches stay connected to the vine. That's when the fruit comes. Many of you have watched your body slow down and assumed this is just what life has to be. But remember, I am not limited by time or biology. I created time. I formed your body in the womb. I know every cell, every joint, every muscle, and I can breathe life back into places doctors cannot reach. I can bring clarity to your mind when confusion has stayed for too long. I can calm anxiety, lift depression, and return vibrancy to your life. There is nothing about you that is beyond repair. I formed you with care. I've numbered your hairs. I've seen every tear. And I promise you, I have not left you behind. This restoration I speak of is not just a spiritual concept. It is real. It is tangible. And it is for you. I will make it known in your life. I will make it visible to others. You will not have to explain it. They will see it, but do not skip me. That is the condition. Not because I want to restrict you, but because I want to protect you. This world will drain you dry if you keep chasing what cannot satisfy. You don't need more noise, you need more of me. Sit with me in silence. Open your heart when no one's around. That's where I meet you. That's where healing flows. There's a reason your spirit has been restless. It's been trying to tell you that something's missing. And that missing piece is time with me. Not rushed, not distracted, but real time. Watch what happens when you give me that place. Watch how your sleep improves, how your energy increases, how your patience returns, how your skin clears, how your thoughts settle. This is all part of my renewal. And when I do a thing, I do it fully. I don't just patch you up, I make you whole. I won't just touch your energy, I'll touch your emotions, your hormones, your outlook, your strength, your habits. I'll align your life with heaven. I'll cause peace to flood your house. I'll turn confusion into clarity. That's who I am. That's what I do. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research, and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't have to force anything. Just let me in fully. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I can work with a willing heart, far more than a polished appearance. All I need is your yes. You've been carrying so much, silently, for so long. The emotional weight, the mental battles, the fear of the unknown, it has worn you down more than you realize. You've smiled through pain and kept moving while your spirit cried out for rest. But I heard every cry. I saw every silent tear. And now I am doing what no one else could do. I'm restoring what was drained, not just by age, but by life, by stress, by heartbreak. You are being renewed not because you've earned it, but because I love you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm doing in your life right now. Do you remember how you used to laugh without hesitation? How you dream without fear? That wasn't just youth, that was the freedom I created you for. And I'm bringing you back there. This is not regression, it's restoration. I'm not erasing your wisdom or maturity. I'm removing the wear and tear that tried to steal your light. You will be wise and full of wonder, strong and soft, grounded, yet full of life. That's what my presence does. It balances you in ways the world never could. I'm not surprised by how far you drifted. Life gets busy, priorities shift. But now, I'm calling you gently back to center. I'm not angry with you. I miss you. I miss the time we used to share. I miss your quiet prayers, your songs, your tears. Not because I need them, but because they bring you close. And when you're close to me, everything changes. That's where the healing happens. That's where time bends, and age bows, and weariness lifts. Let me speak to your body, to your cells, your bones, your breath. Let me speak life into places that have been stuck. I formed you with care and with purpose. And I never meant for you to live exhausted, dragging through life, trying to survive each day. I designed you for joy, for movement, for peace that rests deep in your chest. I made you to live with light in your eyes and strength in your step. That's what I'm restoring in you now. Some of you think it's too late, that too much time has passed, that too many things have happened. But I want you to hear me. Nothing is too far gone for me. I am not limited like man. I don't need perfect circumstances. I simply need space in your life. Space to move, space to speak, space to heal. And when you give me that space, I will fill it with my glory. You won't need to chase beauty. It will chase you. My glory changes the atmosphere. It changes your face. It brings peace to your home. It settles your mind. It gives you rest in the middle of chaos. When you walk with me, people notice something different. That's not pride, that's presence. My presence in you, resting on you, flowing through you. That's what's coming next. You'll find that laughter comes easier, not because everything is perfect, but because your heart is lighter. You'll begin to wake up refreshed. Not every day will be easy, but you'll carry a strength you didn't have before. The things that used to drain you will no longer have power over you. That's the result of staying close to me. When your roots are in me, nothing can shake you. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in that kind of strength again. Even now, your body is responding to my voice. Your spirit is awakening to what's possible. You are not stuck in a cycle of decline. I am the God who lifts you, who renews you, who speaks to dry bones and brings them back to life. And I am speaking over you now. Life, joy, health, beauty, strength. all being restored in you as you lean into me. You may not feel it yet, but you will. Because my words never return void. When I declare something over your life, all of heaven moves to fulfill it. The healing I've begun in you will grow. It will take root. It will become visible, not only to you, but to those around you. Some will ask what changed. And you will smile and say, I stopped skipping God. I started seeking Him again. And don't let guilt or regret keep you from receiving this. I know every mistake. I know every choice you wish you could undo. And still I'm here. Still, I'm offering you renewal. I don't restore you because you're perfect. I restore you because you are mine. My love for you is not shaken by your past. It is stronger than every failure, every detour, every regret. Come to me and I will make all things new. There will be days ahead where you'll pause and realize, I don't feel the same. The tiredness won't feel so heavy. The stress won't grip you so tightly. That dullness in your spirit will fade, and in its place will be a fire again, a hunger, a joy, a lightness that makes no sense to those around you. That's how you'll know I'm doing exactly what I said. You are not forgotten. You are not being left behind. You are not too late for my promises. I hold time in my hands, and in my presence, time is redeemed. What took years to lose, I can restore in moments. And what the enemy tried to use to wear you down, I will turn around and use to build you back up, stronger, brighter, full of my spirit. You've started to believe maybe this is just how life will be from now on, but I'm reaching out to you right now to say, no, this is not the end. This is the beginning of something beautiful. I'm breathing restoration into you, not a small change, a complete renewal. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am restoring your youth. That includes your body, but also your fire, your excitement for life, your laughter, your courage, your spark. You've felt dulled by time, disappointment and stress, but I am lighting you up again, not for show, but because your life still has purpose. You still have more to do, more to become, more to carry out for my glory. You thought it was too late, but I say it's not too late, it's right on time, my time. So let me move. Let me shift things within you. I know you've tried everything, new routines, better sleep, different products, new habits, but still felt worn down, because restoration doesn't start on the surface. It begins in the heart. It begins when you invite me in and let me stay. I am not coming to visit. I am coming to dwell, to build you up from within, to heal every place that has been ignored, overlooked, or quietly broken. Comment 1212 if you believe I'm dwelling with you right now. The changes I bring are not temporary. I don't fix one thing while something else falls apart. I make you whole. I bring balance. I bring peace. And I do it in such a way that people will see you and know something has shifted. That's what it means to be set apart. That's what it means to carry my presence. Not just in words, but in how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you walk into a room. That's what's coming. That's what I'm doing in you. I am not asking you to be strong on your own. In fact, I need you to stop pretending to be fine when you're not. I am not looking for your performance. I am looking for your honesty. If you're tired, say so. If you're weak, Bring it to me, because where you are weak, my power is made perfect. Let me be your strength. Let me be your renewal. When you stop pretending, I start restoring. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. That voice in your head that tells you you've missed your moment, it's not me. I never speak from shame. I speak from love, from truth, from a place that calls you higher, not pushes you down. I'm not asking you to earn this restoration. I'm asking you to receive it, to trust me enough to say, God, I'm ready. I'm open. You have no idea how much I want to lift you. You've been low for a while, not just physically tired, but emotionally drained, spiritually quiet, mentally foggy. But I am sweeping through your life like a fresh wind. I am clearing out the heaviness. I am pushing back the clouds. You will not live the rest of your life under that weight. I am breaking it off, because I have called you for more. And yes, people might not understand. They may not believe you when you say you feel different. They may even mock your hope. But let them watch, because soon they will see. They will notice the change, and they will know it had nothing to do with anything except me. And that will give me glory, not because I need it, but because I delight in using your life as a testimony of my power. Comment 777 if you're ready for your life to reflect my power. You are not here just to survive. I did not create you to simply make it through the days. You were made to thrive, to reflect my love, to shine in dark places. You may have forgotten that, but I haven't. I still see the same value in you that I saw the day I formed you, and I want to restore that identity in you. Because when you know who you are in me, everything changes. You walk with purpose. You speak with confidence. You live with freedom. This freedom I'm giving you isn't just from physical weariness. It's freedom from the lies that have aged your heart. Lies that said you're not enough. Lies that told you you're too old. Lies that whispered you've missed your chance. None of those came from me. I call you chosen. I call you beloved. I call you valuable. And I call you into renewal. I'm touching places in you that no one sees. Even you forgot some of them were there. Old disappointments, silent pain, things that made you lose your voice, your creativity, your passion. But I see it all, and I'm reaching into those places with my healing hand. I'm restoring not only your body and youth, but your sound, your color, your vision. You will dream again. You will sing again. You will rise again. Every time you come close to me, you're being changed. That's what my spirit does. It doesn't leave you the same. The more time you spend with me, the more you reflect me. That's why some people seem to carry peace and joy wherever they go. They've been with me. And I want that for you too. I want your days to be filled with moments of stillness in my presence. Moments that restore more than sleep ever could. Don't look at your reflection with sadness anymore. I am restoring you. You will look again and see what I see. A masterpiece, being renewed day by day. Don't judge your future by the pain of your past. I am writing something new, something holy, something full of life. And it starts here. It starts with your yes. It starts when you say, God, I won't skip you anymore. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And today I'm speaking straight to your heart. They are changing. But not just on the outside. I'm doing something deep within. This is more than encouragement. This is your turning point. My hand is upon you, and I am renewing everything that felt like it was fading. This is what I want you to understand. I don't just make you feel better, I make you new. When I say your youth is being restored, I mean every piece of you that's been worn out by worry, fear, sin, sickness, and years of carrying too much. Those places are coming back to life. You are not stuck in decline. You are walking into a fresh season, full of my strength, my purpose, and my joy. You are not behind. You are right where I can touch you most. You've looked around at others and thought, they're ahead. I've missed too many chances. But hear me, my timeline is different from the world's. I'm not rushed. I'm not pressured. I'm intentional. I wait for the right time, and when it comes, I don't delay. This is one of those moments. That's why you're here. That's why you're reading this, because this is your moment of renewal. Don't measure your life by what has passed. Focus on what I am doing now. I'm not calling you to chase youth. I'm calling you to walk in renewal. Comment 999 if you receive this word of renewal in your life right now. I've seen how the years have drained you. I've seen how disappointment carved lines into your joy. You've carried burdens that wore out your body. You've laughed less than you used to. And maybe you didn't even notice it happening. It was slow, day by day, until one day you looked up and wondered where your spark went. But I never stopped seeing it in you. I never stopped seeing who you really are beneath the weight. And now I am lifting that weight. Your spark is coming back. You don't need to chase a better version of yourself. You only need to return to me. I'm not asking you to become someone else. I'm restoring who I made you to be in the first place. Before the world pressed in, before the disappointments, before the stress, before the silence. I'm reviving your true identity, not just in how you feel, but in how you live, how you speak, how you shine. That's why it will show even in your face, even in your body. This restoration isn't about appearances, it's about reflection. You are going to reflect my peace, my presence, my light. And yes, people will notice. But more importantly, you will notice. You'll begin to feel like yourself again. You'll begin to recognize your own laugh. You'll look forward to waking up, not because everything around you is perfect, but because you finally feel alive again. That's what I'm doing in you. Do not doubt what I can do with a surrendered heart. The world may have told you to accept the slow fade, but I say no. I say life. I say renewal. I say joy in the morning. I say laughter where there was silence. I say movement where there was stillness. When I restore fully. I don't leave you half-healed. I don't do things halfway. And I never forget what belongs to you. Every joy, every promise, every piece of peace that was stolen, I'm bringing it back. Some of you have carried pain in your body for so long that it became normal, but I'm speaking to that pain right now. I'm restoring your joints, your bones, your muscles, your energy, your clarity. My spirit brings healing not just to the soul, but to the body too. I made you from dust, and I can renew you at the deepest level. Don't settle for managing pain when I am offering healing. Come into my presence and let me begin the work. Comment 1010 if you believe this healing is for you. Let me talk to your heart now. You've protected yourself from disappointment by lowering your expectations. You've convinced yourself it's safer not to hope, because hope has hurt before. But I'm asking you to hope again, not in people, not in outcomes, but in me. I am faithful, I don't fail, and the healing I bring comes with no sorrow attached. Trust that I'm not teasing you with words of comfort. I'm declaring truth over your life. truth that will take root and bear fruit. Let go of what didn't happen. Let go of what they said. Let go of what you lost. Restoration doesn't mean going back to what was. It means becoming something even better. It means I will redeem the years that felt wasted, the tears that felt forgotten, the energy you gave that was never returned. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Nothing is too broken. Not you, not your joy, not your strength. I'm making all things new. And yes, there is still work to do. There are battles ahead, but now you will walk into them renewed. You won't enter tired. You'll go forward full. Because I've prepared you for this moment. I've been working behind the scenes while you've been surviving. And now you'll move from survival to strength. From weariness to wonder. From dragging through life to dancing through it with freedom. This is what I do. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I am the God who sees you, and I have seen enough. It's time for restoration. It's time for the shift. You are going to be a testimony of my goodness. Not because life has been easy, but because you didn't give up when it was hard. You didn't let the world take your soul. You've held on, even with trembling hands. And now, I'm lifting you. I am not here to remind you of everything you've done wrong. I am here to remind you of who you are when you walk with me. You are chosen. You are beloved. And now, you are being restored. You thought this was just another moment, but this is much more than that. This is a divine appointment. I have been calling you quietly, gently, waiting for the right moment. And now that you've turned your heart toward me, I will not let you leave the same. I am pouring strength into your bones. I am waking up every part of you that's been asleep. Dreams that died, joy that dried up, passion that faded. I am bringing it all back to life. My spirit is breathing over you again. Comment 1515 if you feel me reviving something deep within you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now, letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want to remind you of something. I don't do small miracles. When I move fully. I didn't bring you here to give you a little comfort or a temporary fix. I brought you here to change the course of your life. You have no idea how much I long to see you healed. Not just your body, but your heart, your memories, your mindset. I want to restore everything that has been touched by loss or fear or shame. I want to rewrite the parts of your story you've tried to hide. Because when I restore, I also redeem. Some of you have felt invisible. You've served others, helped, carried, and loved with your whole heart, yet felt unseen, but I have seen it all. Not one act of love has gone unnoticed, not one sacrifice, and I am rewarding your faithfulness, not with things that fade, but with life that overflows. I am restoring your inner light, your beauty, your clarity, and I am making it visible to others. They will see my work in you, and they will know it was me. There is a calm coming to your spirit, a deep peace that no words can explain. You've been tense, anxious, always alert, trying to keep everything from falling apart. But I'm asking you to rest, not just physically, but spiritually. Rest in my promise. Rest in my plan. When you lean on me, you'll find strength that doesn't run dry. You won't have to carry this season alone. I will carry you. And as you rest in me, I will rebuild you from the inside out. I know the weight of the past has been heavy. Regrets, mistakes, missed opportunities, they try to define you. But I don't speak through shame. I speak through truth. And the truth is, your past doesn't disqualify you. I've always known your story, and I still chose you. I'm not changing my mind. What I started in you, I will finish. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are the one I'm renewing right now, right here. Comment 1717 if you're ready to receive this peace and let go of the past. You don't need to chase healing. Let healing find you in my presence. You don't need to force a breakthrough. It will come as you stay with me. I am not in the noise. I am in the stillness. I'm not in the pressure. I'm in the peace. That's where your restoration will grow, not through striving, but through trusting, through choosing me again and again, even when you don't see the results right away. You've been measuring your progress by outward signs, but I've been working in secret places. Healing doesn't always start with what you can see. It begins quietly in your heart, your thoughts, your responses, and then one day, you'll notice your peace is stronger, your energy is back, your face is brighter, your voice carries joy again. That's how I work, slowly at times, but always fully. This renewal will reach every area of your life. You won't have to pretend to be okay anymore. You'll feel it, you'll live it. You'll speak from a place of wholeness, not just hope. The healing I'm giving you won't wear off. It will stay because it comes from me. And I don't give as the world gives. I give what lasts, what endures, what fills every empty place. People may notice the change and think it came from something you did, but you will know the truth. It came from me. It came from the secret place where you chose me again. It came from the quiet prayers you whispered when no one else saw. It came from the tears you cried in the dark. I saw it all, and I'm answering you with life, with light, with restoration. There is beauty coming back to your days. You'll laugh and mean it. You'll rest and wake up refreshed. You'll walk with new strength and fresh vision, because I'm not just restoring your body, I'm restoring your soul. That ache you've lived with for so long, it's lifting. That tiredness in your bones, it's breaking. I am doing what no one else could. I am healing you deeply. Don't measure the future by what you lost. Measure it by who I am. I am the God who restores, who revives, who renews. I'm not limited by time. I'm not held back by what was. I speak, and it is done. And I am speaking restoration over you now. You will not leave this season empty. You will leave with more than you had before. More strength, more peace, more clarity, more joy. I know what has made you feel older, heavier, worn. And I am telling you again, your youth is being restored. Not imagined, not wished for. Restored, brought back by my hands, through my spirit, in ways that only I can do. You don't have to live tired anymore. You don't have to carry the years like chains. You don't have to wake up dreading the day. I am not calling you to survive. I'm calling you to live again, to laugh again, to dream again. I'm calling you out of the numbness, out of the going through the motions, and back into wonder. I am breathing on your soul and saying, wake up, beloved, it's not over. I'm not finished with you. Comment amen if your heart says yes to this. So many things have tried to age you early. Pain has done it. Stress has done it. Betrayal, pressure, loneliness. Long nights, each one of them took something from you. You've tried to press through with strength, but you felt the toll. And still, I never left your side. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was right there. And now, I'm restoring not just what they took, but what you didn't even realize you lost. There is a joy you haven't felt in years that is coming back, a lightness that used to fill you but slowly disappeared. But this time, it won't come and go. This time, it won't fade when things get hard. This joy will remain because it's rooted in me. You are not being restored by willpower, you're being restored by my spirit. And my spirit does not leave a job unfinished. What I started in you, I will complete. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel like you've wasted time, that too many years passed in the wrong place, with the wrong people, doing the wrong things. But I am the God who redeems time. I can do in 1 year what the world couldn't do in 20. I can do in 1 moment what you thought was lost forever. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Every tear, every prayer, every season you thought I was silent, I was working behind the scenes, preparing this moment. Right now, you've looked in the mirror and not recognized yourself. You've felt like your eyes lost their shine. But I see you clearly. And what I see is beauty. What I see is someone who is about to bloom again. Someone whose heart is still soft, even after all the pain. Someone who still hopes, even if it's quiet. Someone I still call mine. And I am restoring your glow, not just your skin, but your spirit. Not just your face, but your fire. Comment 1111 if you believe this is happening for you. Some people around you have accepted exhaustion as normal. They've accepted the idea that aging means losing passion, energy, purpose. But not you. I have set you apart. You will not fade. You will not settle. You will be different. My anointing on you will break every lie that says life is downhill from here. No, you are rising. You are becoming. You are stepping into your most vibrant years. You'll walk into rooms and carry a peace people can feel. You'll speak and others will listen, not because you're loud, but because you're full. You'll radiate something the world cannot explain. And it will have nothing to do with looks, money, or status. It will be me, my light in your eyes, my strength in your step, my grace in your voice. That's what it means to walk with me. That's what happens when you don't skip me. Every moment you give me matters. Every prayer, every quiet worship, every pause to thank me, it builds something inside you. It strengthens your spirit. It pushes back the weariness. The world will tell you to hustle, to achieve, to fight, to stay ahead. But I'm telling you to rest in me. That is where your youth is restored, not through striving, but through surrender. This restoration I'm giving you will make no sense to those who only look at the natural. They will wonder how your face glows, how your strength returns, how your energy shifts. And you'll simply know it's because you said yes to me again. You stopped skipping me, you made room for me, and I filled that space with life. This isn't just for your benefit. I'm restoring you so you can become a light for others, so you can encourage the weary, lift the broken, comfort the tired. You'll walk with such peace that others will feel safe near you. You'll speak with such joy that sadness won't linger long in the room. You'll be a vessel of healing, not because you tried to be, but because you carry my presence. You stayed with me, and now others will be drawn to the fruit of that choice. You are not who the past says you are. You are not the product of your pain. You are not stuck in decline. You are the one I've chosen to rise again, to be renewed, revived, and repurposed. You are being called into greater strength, not less. Greater clarity, not confusion. Greater joy, not heaviness. This is my plan for you, and nothing will stop it if you stay with me. So keep coming close. Keep saying yes. Every time you choose me, something shifts. Every time you worship, something heals. Every time you listen, something in you wakes up. You are walking into days of refreshing, not just spiritually, but fully. The kind that makes your body lighter, your mind calmer, your sleep deeper, your mornings brighter. This is the kind of healing that only I can give, and it is yours. I never stopped caring. And now, I'm calling you to see what I've been doing behind the scenes. While you've been pushing through your days, I've been preparing something better. You've reached a turning point. I'm not only lifting you, I'm rebuilding you. From the inside out, your youth is being restored. You don't have to chase the past to feel alive again. You don't need to relive old memories to feel like yourself. I'm not taking you backward. I'm bringing you forward into a version of yourself you've never fully seen. One that is bold, free, radiant, and full of me. One that knows peace, even in the storm. One that stands tall, not in pride, but in quiet strength. The years you thought were lost are not gone. They were seeds. And now, the harvest is coming. You've been faithful even when it hurt. You kept walking even when your body and spirit were tired. And I have seen it all. I've counted every tear, held every prayer close, and written every moment in my hands. And now, I'm responding. Not with temporary relief, but with lasting change. I'm not just lifting the heaviness, I'm removing it. That weight on your chest, the fog in your mind, the aching in your body, it's all being healed in my presence. Comment 222 if you trust this healing is already at work in your life. Don't listen to the voices that say you're too old, you've missed it, or this is just how life is now. I am the one who rewrites stories. I called Abraham when he was old. I raised Moses up when others had forgotten him. I gave Sarah a child when her body said it was impossible. I do not ask what the world says. I decide what is possible, and I say, you are being renewed. You are being strengthened. Your best days are not behind you, they are unfolding right now. This isn't only about restoring energy or physical strength, though I will do that too. This is about restoring identity. Somewhere along the way, you stopped recognizing who you were. You wore too many labels placed on you by others. You carried burdens that weren't yours. You silenced your own voice to survive. But I'm calling you back to who I created you to be. Before the pain, before the shame, before the fear. You are mine, and nothing can take that away. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been trying to fix things on your own. You've tried routines, diets, habits, strategies. But what you really needed wasn't a new system, it was a fresh encounter with me. And now that you're listening, I'm pouring into you what no system can offer, my healing, my peace, my joy. These don't wear off, they don't come and go with feelings. They remain, because I remain. Some people will look at you and wonder why you seem to glow again, why you have energy, why your words are full of life. But you'll know it wasn't a change in circumstance, it was a change in your spirit. You let me in, and my presence does what nothing else can. It doesn't just improve, it transforms, it renews, it restores. Comment Amen if your spirit is already feeling lighter, stronger, freer. Don't minimize the work I'm doing just because it doesn't all happen at once. Some healing is instant, but some is deep, layer by layer, memory by memory, scar by scar. And that kind of healing lasts. You'll wake up one morning and realize the sadness is lighter. The weight in your chest is gone. The ache in your body has eased. And you'll know I've been with you all along, restoring you in every moment you chose to stay close. You'll begin to laugh more freely. Not a forced laugh to hide your pain, but a genuine joy that rises from within. You'll begin to walk more lightly, not just in your step, but in your spirit. This isn't wishful thinking. It's what happens when my power touches your life. When you stop skipping me and start seeking me, everything begins to change, even the things you thought would never get better. I'm going to surprise you. You thought certain things were over, parts of you that would never come back. But I am the God of resurrection. I bring things back to life, and not just spiritually. I touch your physical body, your bones, your joints, your skin, your heart, your nervous system, your breath. I created your body, and I know exactly how to restore it. So invite me in daily, sit with me, and watch what begins to shift. You're not running out of time. You're stepping into the fullness of it. The world counts time by numbers and calendars, but I hold time. I redeem it. I restore it. You'll look back one day and realize these were the years where everything changed. Not because you tried harder, but because you stayed with me. You listened, you trusted, and I answered. You are not too far. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I'm doing, and the people who counted you out will see my glory on your life. They'll see your strength. They'll see your joy. They'll wonder what changed. And your answer will be simple. I didn't skip God. I stayed, and He restored me. You are stepping into something sacred. Every word you've received up until now is not just encouragement, it's a seed planted in your spirit. And now that seed is growing. You may not see the full bloom yet, but trust me, the roots are deepening. Quietly, steadily. I am restoring your youth, and I am doing it in a way that nothing and no one can take credit for but me. No product, no person, no plan, just my power at work in your surrendered life. Let me speak to that deep place inside you that still carries silent fear. The fear that says, what if I get my hopes up and it doesn't happen? My child, hope in me never disappoints. I don't raise you up to drop you. I don't stir your spirit just to let you fall. I am not here to tease you with change. I am here to complete what I began. Even now, your body is being strengthened. Your peace is being rebuilt. Your faith is rising. This is real. This is me. And I am not going anywhere. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I am doing right now. You are going to look back at this time and call it the season of rebirth. It won't be because everything got easy, it'll be because everything inside you got strong. You'll walk with a calm you didn't used to have. You'll face things that used to crush you, and this time, you won't bend. That's what my restoration does. It doesn't just give you a new glow, it gives you a new resilience, a steadiness that comes from being rooted in me, not in your circumstances. You've lived through storms that should have taken you out. You've walked through fires and still carry the smoke in your memory. But here's what I want you to hear. Nothing was wasted, not one tear, not one lonely night. I saw it all. I held you through it. And now I'm bringing beauty from those ashes. You are not broken beyond repair. You are the one I have chosen to rebuild piece by piece, moment by moment. And when I rebuild, what comes back is stronger than what fell. Some of you have believed the lie that your best season is behind you. But I am not finished. I am not limited by age, by time, or by what others said. I decide when a new beginning starts. And for you, it starts now. Don't shrink yourself to fit old versions of who you used to be. I am creating a new you filled with clarity, grace, peace, and strength. You're going to laugh again and not fake it. You're going to walk into rooms and not feel invisible. I am putting my light in your eyes, and people will see it. This will not be a surface change. It will run deep. I'm not interested in shallow healing. I want the kind that touches generations, the kind that reaches your habits, your thought life, your words, your rest, your joy. I want to change how you live, how you see, how you move through the world. When I say I'm restoring your youth, I'm not just talking about years. I'm talking about vibrancy, energy, creativity, passion. I'm bringing it all back. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in this new life. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not compare your process to someone else's. What I'm doing in you is specific. It's sacred. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything. The world will always try to measure growth by outward signs. But I work in the hidden places, in the quiet spaces. While others see little, I see the full picture, and I am pleased. You're not behind. You're exactly where I need you to be for me to restore you the way I want to. You are going to see me in the small moments, in the mornings when you feel rested for the first time in years, in the conversations where your heart feels light again, in the moments of quiet where you sense my peace instead of panic. This is how I restore, not always with flashes and noise, but with peace that settles deep into your bones, with strength that rises quietly and then carries you through your days. You've asked me for signs, and I've given them. I've sent people to speak life over you when you were ready to give up. I've placed words in front of you at the exact time you needed them. I've held you together when everything was falling apart. Those weren't coincidences. They were me. I never left. I've never stopped pursuing your healing. And I won't stop until you are fully whole. Stop apologizing for where you are in your journey. Stop letting shame speak louder than my voice. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and I am proud of how far you've come. You may not see all the growth, but I do. I see how you've kept showing up. I see how you've whispered my name when no one else knew you were barely hanging on. And I am honoring that with renewal. This new season won't look like the old one. The people, the places, the pace, it may all shift. That's okay. Trust me in the change. I'm removing things that drained you. I'm healing things that hurt you. I'm strengthening what was too weak to carry weight before. And now, you will walk lighter. You will breathe deeper. You will move forward without fear, because I am walking with you. And I never lead into ruin. I lead into life. There will be moments ahead where you'll realize, I don't feel tired like I used to. You'll notice your thoughts aren't spiraling anymore. You'll feel joy over things that once felt heavy. These are not small things. These are signs. Evidence that my spirit is restoring you, that your inner world is being renewed. And when your inner world changes, your outer world follows. This is just the beginning. I have more to show you, more to give you, more to do through you. Don't give up now. Don't stop seeking me. Don't turn back to what once felt familiar but drained you. Stay close, stay hungry. Keep saying yes. I will not fail you. I will not stop until the restoration is complete, until the weight is gone, until the joy returns, until your strength is made new. God says, I will never talk to you if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way. I'm trying to save you. Don't make the mistake of skipping this. If you leave now, you may never hear my voice again. This is not a moment to ignore. I have called you here for a reason. I am reaching out to stop what's heading toward you, to cover you before it's too late. If you walk away now, you walk away from the shield I've placed over your life. Listen closely. Something is coming, and I alone can hold it back. Comment Amen to affirm this now. This is not just a coincidence. I didn't bring you here by accident. I've been trying to get your attention again and again, but the noise around you is so loud. Your thoughts, your distractions, your routine, they've kept me waiting. But I will not keep calling forever. You need to understand how serious this is. There is a wave coming that you cannot stop on your own. And the only reason you're here, reading this, is because I, the Lord your God, wanted to catch you before it hits. You think you've got time. You think skipping this will make no difference. But what if this is the moment everything turns? What if this is the second that shifts your future? I don't speak lightly. I never have. When I say tragedy is near, I mean it. But I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm warning you because I love you. I'm warning you because I want to save you from it. I'm warning you because I still have a plan for your life. Right now, your spirit feels heavy, and you don't even understand why. That's me. That's my presence pressing in. You've been carrying something you can't explain, pain you won't talk about, confusion you've tried to hide under a smile. But I see it all. I know every tear you haven't cried yet. I know what your heart is scared to say out loud. And I'm here because I care about every bit of it. Comment 1111 if you believe this is for you. There's something about to shift in your life. But it starts with listening. It starts with obedience. When I say don't skip this, I mean don't rush past what I'm saying. You've done that too many times before. You've brushed off conviction, ignored my whispers, and tried to convince yourself you're fine. But you're not. You've been spiritually numb, living on autopilot. You've been letting the enemy distract you with temporary pleasures while your soul cries out for something real. And that's why I'm speaking now. That's why I'm interrupting your day. Because I miss you. Because you need me. Because without me, you will not make it through what's coming. This isn't about religion. This isn't about rules. This is about rescue. I'm not interested in empty traditions. I want your heart. I want you to see that I've never left you. That even when you abandoned me, I stayed. When you forgot about me, I covered you. When you rebelled, I still called your name in love, and I'm calling it again now. Loud and clear, because you matter that much to me. If you're wondering whether this is really God, yes, it is. You've asked for signs. You've asked for clarity. You've cried out in the quiet when no one else saw. I saw. And I've answered. This is your sign. This is your clarity. And this is your moment to stop pretending everything is okay and start walking back into my arms, because I am the only one who can give your soul rest. Let me remind you who I am. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one who parted the seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who brought fire from heaven and raised the dead. I do not change. I am still the same God, still powerful, still present, still able, still fighting for you. But you have to let me in. You have to stop resisting, because I will not force myself on you. I gave you free will, and I will honor that. But I'm also warning you, if you keep ignoring me, if you keep turning your back, if you keep skipping the moments where I speak, the protection that surrounds you will start to lift. Not because I want to harm you, but because you chose to walk out from under it. This is the moment to choose, to decide if you're going to keep living like I don't matter, or if you're going to finally surrender. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for your yes. I'm asking for your heart. I'm asking for you to trust me again, even when it hurts, even when it's hard, even when nothing makes sense. You think you're alone in this storm, but you're not. I've been in the fire with you. I've been in the sleepless nights, the anxious thoughts, the hidden battles. You don't have to explain anything to me, I already know. And I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not disappointed. I just want you to come home. I want you to let me carry what's been crushing you. There is power in my name. And if you would just speak it, if you would just whisper Jesus, you would feel the weight begin to lift. I've been waiting for that cry, not because I need it, but because I know you do. You need to remember that I'm not just a story. I'm not just a name in a book. I'm alive. I'm close, and I am your refuge. You don't need to fix everything before coming to me. Come broken. Come confused. Come tired. I'll take you as you are. But come. That's all I ask. Don't delay. Don't push me away again. You don't know what the next day holds, but I do. And that's why I'm pleading with you not to skip this, not to ignore this moment, because what I have for you is better than anything you've ever known. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a breakthrough on the other side of your surrender. A miracle waiting for your yes. But you have to trust me. Even if your trust is small, bring it. Even if your faith is shaken, bring it. Because I can work with whatever you give me as long as it's real. I don't need your performance. I need your heart. I want you to remember something. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and right now he is trying to steal this moment from you. He wants you to scroll away, to laugh it off, to say, maybe later. But he knows what's at stake. He knows that if you stay here, if you truly hear what I'm saying, chains will break. Cycles will stop. Generational curses will lose their grip, because my word never returns void. So hear me. I will never talk to you if you skip this moment again. Not because I don't love you, but because you keep choosing to close the door I keep knocking on. I am not a God who begs, but I am a God who warns, and I am warning you now. A tragedy is near, but I can stop it. I can turn it around. I can shield you from the very thing meant to destroy you. Like this video, if you know deep down this is for you, come back to me. I'm still your Father, still your Savior, still the one who formed you, who sees you, who knows your name. I have not changed. My love hasn't faded. My purpose for your life hasn't died. But time is running thin. The darkness is growing bolder. The world is shifting. And you cannot survive this without me. You were never meant to. You were created to walk with me, not wander away from me. You were created for glory, not shame. For victory, not defeat. But you must choose it. You must want me more than your pride, more than your comfort, more than your temporary distractions. Because only then will you see the fullness of what I've been waiting to pour out. There are blessings I've been holding back, not because I don't want to give them, but because your heart hasn't been ready to carry them. But today can change that. If you really listen, if you really surrender, if you really believe that I still speak, that I still move, that I still love you more than words can say. There's something I want you to understand very clearly. I didn't come to shame you, I came to save you. I'm not here to throw your past in your face. I'm not holding a list of your mistakes. That's what the enemy does. I come to offer mercy. I come to pour out grace. I come to wipe the slate clean. That's what the cross was for. That's what the blood of my Son did for you. You've been living with guilt that I already forgave. You've been chained to regret I already broke. I know the battles you've fought. I know the moments you fell, and I know the ones you didn't tell anyone about. But I was there, and I didn't leave. I still haven't. You were never too far for me to reach. Never too broken for me to rebuild, never too lost for me to find. Comment 333 to declare your faith. You've cried in silence. You've prayed with shaky words, hoping someone heard. I did, every time, even when it felt like heaven was quiet. I heard. I collected every tear. I held every breath. I was closer than you realized. You see, my silence wasn't absence. It was me working behind the scenes, preparing what you weren't ready for, strengthening you in the wait, building in the dark what would soon come to light. But now, I need you to come closer, to stop running, to stop pretending that you've got this on your own. You don't. You were never meant to carry it all alone. That's why you feel exhausted. That's why you're numb. That's why your joy feels fake and your laughter feels forced. You've been trying to carry what only I can handle, and you've been carrying it for too long. Lay it down, all of it. The fear, the bitterness, the pressure, the doubts. I want it all. You don't have to carry it another step. Hand it over and let me give you peace in return. Let me give you rest. Let me give you the kind of strength that doesn't run dry, the kind that holds you together when everything else is falling apart. I know what's been coming against you. I know the attacks, the confusion, the strange heaviness in your spirit. The enemy has been after you because you're chosen. You've been marked by me since the beginning. And he knows if you step fully into what I've prepared for you, his plans fall apart. That's why he's been trying to distract you. That's why he wants you to skip moments like this. But he failed. You're still here, still listening, still breathing, still mine. There's a reason you've felt like the odd one out, a reason people misunderstood you, a reason your path hasn't looked like everyone else's. It's because I set you apart, not to punish you but to protect you, not to isolate you but to prepare you. I've been shaping you in private so I can reveal you in power. But first, your heart must be fully mine. You've spent too long trying to fit in places you were never meant to stay. Too long trying to earn love that I already gave freely. Too long letting the world tell you who you are. But I already wrote your identity. I already called you chosen. I already called you redeemed. You are not a mistake. You are not your failures. You are not what they said about you. You are who I say you are. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And I say, you are loved. Deeply. Unconditionally. Eternally. I say you are seen. Not just the version of you that smiles in public, but the real you. The one who overthinks everything. The one who doubts yourself. The one who sometimes feels unworthy. I see all of you, and I love you still. Not less, not with conditions. I love you with a love that doesn't make sense to this world. You ask, why me? Because I created you with purpose. Because there's a calling on your life that no one else can fulfill. Because I've placed things in your heart, gifts, compassion, fire that the world needs, and I refuse to let you bury them beneath fear or shame. I'm pulling you up now. I'm waking you up, because your time is now. Comment 555 if you feel that shift happening in your heart. Do you feel that tug in your spirit? That's me. That's my spirit, drawing you back to where you belong. You've wandered, yes, but I never lost sight of you. I've been following you every step, waiting for the moment your heart would turn. And here we are, right here, right now. This is your turning point. You will not leave this moment the same. You can't, because once I speak, something shifts. My word carries power, power to break chains, power to heal wounds, power to open doors that no man can shut. And right now, that power is moving in your life. Quietly, gently, but surely. There's a transformation beginning in you, even if you can't see it yet. Your story is not over. Your best days are not behind you. I am the God who brings dead things back to life, the God who makes rivers in the desert. I specialize in impossibilities. And what you thought was the end is just the setup for your testimony. You will rise, you will heal, you will walk in joy again, not because of your strength, but because of mine. Don't let what hurt you define what comes next. I know you've been through more than most people know. I know you've had to be strong when no one was there to help, but I'm here now. You don't have to hold it all together. I will hold you. I will guide you. I will rebuild what life tried to destroy. That's why the enemy has been working overtime to discourage you, distract you, and disconnect you from me. Because he knows what you don't. Your breakthrough is right on the other side of this moment. You feel tired not just in your body but in your soul. It's because you've been fighting battles that aren't yours to fight alone. You've been trying to hold together pieces that were never yours to carry. You've been afraid to ask for help, even from me. But I've seen your strength. I've seen how hard you've tried. And now I want you to see what happens when you finally let go and let me fight for you. Comment 1212 if you're letting go and trusting me today. I'm not distant. I'm not far. I've been speaking softly, hoping you'd lean in. I've been protecting you in ways you don't even know. Delays that frustrated you were actually my hand pulling you out of danger. Doors that didn't open were never meant to. People who left were removed to protect your destiny. I'm not punishing you, I'm preserving you. I see how much you've questioned me lately. I'm not angry about your doubts. I understand your pain. I know what it feels like to be misunderstood, to feel betrayed, to feel like no one's listening. But I need you to hear this. I'm still here. I never walked away. I've been holding you even when you didn't feel me. I've been answering prayers in ways you haven't seen yet. You think your faith is too weak, but even a mustard seed is enough for me to move mountains. You think it's too late, but I'm the one who makes time obey. I don't need perfect conditions to perform miracles. I just need your surrender. I just need your yes. Even a quiet yes in your heart is enough to invite me in, enough to make everything change. I know you're scared. I know you've been burned before. You're afraid to hope again because you don't want to be disappointed. But I am not like people. I don't lie. I don't change my mind. When I make a promise, I keep it. When I start something in you, I finish it. And I'm not finished with you yet. In fact, I've only just begun. There's more in you than you realize. Gifts I've placed there, dreams I've planted. A purpose that hasn't died, even if it's been buried. The world tried to tell you that you're too broken, too far gone, too messed up. But they don't get to decide. I do. And I say you're chosen. I say you're called. I say you are still usable, still valuable, still mine. Comment 777 if you believe you are chosen. Let's talk about what's really been holding you back. It's not just fear, it's shame. You've believed the lie that what you've done or what's been done to you disqualifies you. That's not true. My grace is not fragile. My forgiveness is not limited. When I forgive, I forget. When I cleanse you, I don't hold your past over your head. You're not defined by your worst day. You are defined by my love. The enemy knows he can't stop my plans, so he tries to stop you from believing they're still possible. He whispers lies. He reminds you of the past. He clouds your thoughts with doubt. But today, I'm clearing the fog. Today, I'm breaking that heaviness off of you. You were not created to live in shame. You were made to walk in freedom. And that freedom starts now. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Stop waiting until you feel ready. You'll never be ready enough in your own eyes. That's why I step in. That's why I cover your weakness with my strength. That's why I use the unqualified, the wounded, the overlooked, because then, when people see the transformation, they'll know it was me. They'll see my hand on you, and they'll know my glory. You've been through storms that should have destroyed you. You've faced battles that almost broke your mind, but you're still here. That's not luck. That's me. I kept you alive for a reason. I preserved you because there's more for you. You're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You're seen, known, and loved by the Creator of all things. There's something stirring in your spirit even now, a little fire starting to burn again. That's me, fanning into flame the gifts you thought were gone, breathing life into the dreams you let die, reminding you of who you really are. You are more than your mistakes, more than your trauma, more than your circumstances. You are a child of the living God. And because you're mine, no weapon formed against you will prosper. It might form, it might shake you, but it won't destroy you. I am your shield. I am your defender. I go before you and I stand behind you. I surround you with angels even when you feel alone. You are never truly unprotected when you are in my hands. There are people connected to your obedience, souls waiting for the light you carry, lives that will change because you chose to rise up instead of give up. This isn't just about you, it's about legacy. about healing that runs through generations, about chains being broken off not just your life, but your bloodline. What I'm doing in you will ripple far beyond you. That's why the pressure has been so intense. That's why you've felt attacked. It's because of what's inside you, because of what's coming next. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat, and you, my child, are a threat to darkness. You carry light, you carry purpose, you carry heaven's authority, and it's time to walk like you believe it. Comment 999 if you feel this rising in your spirit. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you feel strong. Come to me now, broken, needing, honest. Come to me with your doubts and questions. I'm not afraid of them. I welcome them. I just want you near. Because in my presence, fear breaks. In my presence, peace reigns. In my presence, you find the clarity and direction you've been craving. There is more for you than survival. I didn't call you to just get by. I called you to live in fullness, to walk in joy, to carry peace even in chaos. That doesn't come from this world. That comes from me. And I'm offering it freely. But you must take it. You must reach for it. You must believe that I still do miracles. And yes, I still do miracles. I still restore marriages. I still heal broken bodies. I still provide in the impossible. I still bring prodigals home. I still speak through dreams. I still open doors that no man can close. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I haven't changed. I haven't lost my power, and I'm moving in your life right now. But you must stay close. You must keep listening. You must not skip this moment, because everything I'm doing hinges on your attention, your obedience, and your willingness to trust me. You've asked me to speak. I'm speaking. You've asked me to show you what to do. I'm guiding you. But I don't always come in thunder and lightning. Sometimes I come like this, quiet, gentle, unmistakably present. This is the part where most people walk away. Don't be one of them. Don't let your mind wander. Don't let your heart harden. You are standing in a holy moment, and I'm still talking to you because I love you more than you understand. You've cried out for protection. You've begged me to keep you safe, and I have. Even when you didn't thank me. Even when you didn't notice. But there's more I want to do. There are deeper levels of peace, wisdom, and favor that I want to pour over your life. But I cannot force them on you. I won't. You must open the door. You must stay in my presence long enough to receive what I'm giving. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive everything I've been holding for you. You've been afraid that it's too late, that you've missed your moment, that you've gone too far off the path. But hear me clearly, my timing is perfect, and my grace knows how to catch you even when you fall. What the enemy meant for destruction, I will use to strengthen you. What others used to wound you, I will turn into wisdom. The very thing that almost broke you will become the reason others are healed. I am the Redeemer. That's not just my title, it's who I am. I don't waste pain. I don't overlook suffering. I see every bruise, every scar, every silent scream in your soul, and I hold it all with compassion. You may have learned to hide your hurt from the world, but I see it. You may have covered it with fake smiles and forced words, but I've never been fooled, and I've never stopped caring. You belong to me, and because you belong to me, nothing and no one can take you from my hand. Not failure, not depression, not fear, not confusion. You may have wandered, but you are still mine. And I always go after what's mine. I always chase after the one who strays, not to punish them, but to rescue them. That's what this moment is about, rescue. You've been asking for signs, I've given them. But signs won't save you, only surrender will. The signs are there to lead you back to me, not to entertain your curiosity. I'm not just trying to impress you with supernatural moments. I'm trying to pull you out of the fire. I'm trying to spare you from a fall you don't even see coming. That's how deep my love goes. That's why I'm so persistent. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've wondered why things haven't worked the way you planned. It's because I've been protecting you. That closed door wasn't rejection, it was my redirection. That delay wasn't denial, it was me holding you in place until the right time. If I had let things unfold the way you asked, it would have destroyed you. But I saw what you didn't, and I acted in love, not punishment. Comment 1515. If you believe my protection has been covering you, you have been chosen for something bigger than yourself. That's why the battle has been so intense. The enemy sees what's inside you. He sees your calling. He sees the anointing on your life. And he's terrified of what will happen when you finally step into it. That's why he's been whispering lies. That's why he's been trying to convince you to quit. But I say, stand up. You are not defeated. You are just in training. This pressure has a purpose. It's not to destroy you, it's to prepare you. I'm strengthening your spirit. I'm building endurance. I'm increasing your capacity. Because what I'm bringing into your life will require more than you've carried before. And I want you to be ready. I want you to be steady. I want you to be grounded in me so nothing can shake you. Don't despise the process. I know it's painful. I know you wish it would end. But there's glory on the other side of this trial. There's a version of you I see that you haven't become yet. A version who walks in boldness, who speaks with authority, who loves deeply, forgives quickly, and serves without needing applause. That's who you're becoming. And this refining season is part of the shaping. I'm not finished. Don't give up halfway. Don't settle for a life of numbness when I'm offering purpose. Don't trade your calling for comfort. You weren't made for small things. You were made to carry my spirit, to reflect my love, to shine light in dark places. And even if you feel weak, remember, I give power to the weary. I give strength to the broken. I lift the heads of those bowed in sorrow. You're not alone. I'm with you in the valley. I'm with you on the mountaintop. I'm with you when you feel me. And I'm with you when you don't. My presence doesn't depend on your emotions. I promised I would never leave you, and I haven't. Even when you ran, I stayed near. Even when you pushed me away, I kept whispering your name. Let go of the lie that you're too far gone. Let go of the weight that's been on your chest. Let go of the guilt that keeps looping in your mind. I'm not holding it against you. Why are you? My forgiveness is final. My grace is enough. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. And once you do, walk in it. Live like you're forgiven. Love like you've been loved. You're entering a new season. A season of restoration. A season of clarity. A season of renewed purpose. But the key is still this: stay close to me. Don't get distracted again. Don't chase empty promises. Don't let the noise drown out my voice. You know by now that the world won't satisfy. Only I can fill that empty space in your heart. Only I can give you lasting peace. There is a deep work happening in you. Even now, I'm healing wounds you forgot you had. I'm softening places in your heart that grew cold. I'm breaking lies that were spoken over you years ago, because I want your whole heart, not just the parts that feel acceptable. I want the raw, unfiltered, messy parts too. That's where real transformation begins. This is it. right now. This is not just another moment passing by. This is me, your God, stepping in with an answer. You've felt invisible, overlooked, like your prayers bounced off the ceiling. But I've been watching. I've been listening. I've counted every tear you've shed when no one else was looking. I've seen the moments when you smiled for others, but were breaking inside. And I want you to know, I'm not just aware of your pain. I'm moving in response to it. I am a God who sees, and I have not forgotten you. Comment 1717 if you believe I have not forgotten you. The waiting has been hard. You've been tired of hoping, tired of believing for something better when everything around you looks the same. But what you can't see is that beneath the surface, things have been shifting. Your prayers have stirred the heavens. Your faith, even the tiny bit you have left, has been seen. And now, I'm about to do what you thought would never happen. You've been through delays that made you question me, doors that didn't open, dreams that seemed to die. But not everything that looks dead is gone. Some things I allowed to be buried so they could grow in silence. I've been developing you in the dark. I've been teaching you to depend on me when nothing made sense. And now, I'm bringing forth fruit from the very place that felt empty. You thought I was silent because I didn't care. But I was silent because I was working. I was aligning people, places, and timing. I was shaping your heart to handle what's coming. Because what I'm about to release isn't small. It's not temporary. It's not something you could have managed in your own strength. It's going to require my spirit, and I've been preparing you for that. This is not the end of your story. This is not the point where everything falls apart. This is the part where everything starts to come together. But you must stay rooted in me. Do not turn back. Do not settle for what feels safe. You didn't come this far to give up now. I've brought you through too much, and what's ahead will make every battle worth it. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is purpose in your pain. There's a reason you've survived what you did. I've been building something deep in you, a strength that can't be shaken, a wisdom that only comes through fire, a testimony that will shake others free when you speak. You didn't suffer for nothing. You're about to see how I use all of it for my glory. You've been asking for answers, but what you really need is presence. My presence. That's what will steady your heart. That's what will silence the fear and quiet the chaos. Stop searching for peace in places that can't give it. Stop numbing your heart just to get through the day. Come back to me. Sit with me. Let me speak what no one else has been able to say. Comment Amen if you're returning fully to my presence. You may think you're too broken, too lost, too late. But I say you are exactly where I can begin again. My specialty is restoration. I breathe life into dry bones. I call things that are not as though they are. I take shattered pieces and make something beautiful. But I need your trust. Even if it's trembling, even if it's uncertain, I need your yes. Don't compare your story to others. Don't measure your progress against what the world says is success. I'm doing something unique in you. Your timeline isn't broken, it's sacred. I haven't been delaying you. I've been developing you. And when the moment comes, it will be sudden. What took years to pray for will unfold in days. That's how I work, not by your strength but by my spirit. There's a deeper level I'm calling you into, a place of clarity, a place where your eyes will open and see beyond the surface. I want to show you things about yourself, about your future, about my heart that you've never seen before. But that kind of revelation only comes from intimacy, from stillness, from making space for me when the world says to rush. You don't need more opinions. You don't need more distractions. You need my voice, my word, my presence. And if you stay with me, I will lead you into everything you were created for. You won't miss what's meant for you. You won't lose the blessing I promised. You won't fall behind. But you must choose me every single day, not just in crisis, not just when you're afraid, but even when life feels calm. I know your heart longs for more. That longing didn't come from you, it came from me. I placed it there, to draw you back, to remind you that you were made for something eternal, and the moment you stop running and start surrendering, everything changes. Doors open, peace returns, strength rises, and you remember who you are again. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not on your own. I am here. I have always been here, waiting, watching, calling. And now you've heard me. Now you've felt me pulling at your heart. Don't ignore it. Don't push it aside. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and I'm not going to let you miss it. Come with me, even when it's uncertain, even when it's uncomfortable. Trust that I have gone before you, that I have cleared the way, that I have already made provision for every need. You won't be walking into a storm without shelter. You'll be walking into it with the one who commands the wind and waves. You have nothing to fear. I am your defender, your healer, your provider. I am your peace, your joy, your rescue. Everything you've been looking for has always been found in me. You've tasted what the world offers and still come up empty. Now taste and see that I am good, that I am faithful, that I am enough. You have not missed it. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. You've been positioned for a release, positioned for a blessing that doesn't come from striving, but from surrender. You've done all you could, and now it's my turn. Let me carry the weight. Let me speak the next steps. Let me breathe fresh wind into your weary soul. The world pulls at you from every direction, telling you to move on, distract yourself, numb the ache, but you stayed. And because you did, I will honor that. I will meet you right here, in this quiet place, and speak what your soul has needed for so long. You don't need to pretend anymore. You don't need to wear the weight of trying to hold it all together. I see how exhausted you are. The way your heart carries pressure you don't talk about. The silent battles you keep to yourself because you think no one would understand. But I understand. And I want to carry what's been crushing you. You were never meant to live like this, tense, afraid, guarded. I created you to walk in peace, not panic. Comment 222 if you're ready to trade anxiety for peace. You've been trying to stay strong for everyone else, putting yourself last, saying, I'll be okay, even when you're not, but I see past all that. I see the version of you that cries when no one's around. I see the version of you that doesn't know what to pray anymore. And I want to hold that version. I want to whisper truth over that place inside of you that feels too fragile to show the world. You've spent so long trying to survive, you've forgotten you were made to live, to breathe deep again, to laugh again without fear of the future, to rest without guilt. I'm calling you back to that. Not just to believe in me, but to believe that I love you enough to handle what you can't. You've carried it long enough. Let me take it now. This isn't just another emotional moment. This is holy. This is where healing begins. When you stop running, when you finally admit that you're tired of pretending, when you reach the end of yourself and say, God, I can't do it anymore. That's where I show up in power. That's where I begin to restore what you thought was ruined. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been waiting on me to move, but I've been waiting on your surrender. I don't need your strength. I need your yes. I need your honesty. I need you to be real with me. Not just with your words, but with your heart. Stop hiding. I already know. I already see. And I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not disappointed. I just want to be close again. Comment, Amen, if you're ready to let me back into your heart. The things you've been through haven't gone unnoticed. I didn't overlook the betrayal. I didn't ignore the heartbreak. I didn't miss the seasons where you felt completely alone. I was there, and even when I didn't pull you out right away, I was strengthening you in the middle of it. You thought it was breaking you, but it was shaping you, forming you, deepening your roots so that when the storm passed, you'd still be standing. I know you wanted it to be easier. I know you wished I would have taken the pain away sooner. But sometimes the greatest healing comes from walking through, not around. I never left you in the fire. I stood beside you. I never forgot you in the silence. I was working in ways you couldn't see. And now, I'm turning the page. Now, I'm leading you out of that season. But listen to me, you can't carry the old pain into this new place. You can't keep replaying the worst moments and expect to step fully into freedom. You've got to release it. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Stop rehearsing the past. I've already redeemed it. And what's ahead of you is too good to miss because your hands are too full holding on to yesterday. You've got to let me rewrite the way you see yourself. You've been believing lies for too long. Lies that said you weren't enough. Lies that said you were too much. Lies that said you'll always be this way. But I never said that. I call you loved. I call you free. I call you chosen. I call you mine. And I need you to start seeing yourself through my eyes. You are not damaged. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. You are strong because of me. You are covered by my grace. You are surrounded by angels. You are held in the hands of the one who made the stars and still knows how many hairs are on your head. That's how carefully I crafted you. That's how deeply I care. Every time you wondered if I was still with you, yes, I was. Every time you felt like giving up, I was the one keeping your heart beating. Every moment you nearly walked away, I whispered, "Stay." And you did. Even when your faith was barely hanging on, you stayed. And that's why I'm not done with you. That's why I'm still speaking now. Don't you see? You're the one I left the 99 for. You're the one I kept coming back for. You're the one I still believe in, even when you don't believe in yourself. I never gave up on you, and I never will. I know who you are becoming. I know the story I'm writing with your life. It's not over. It's barely begun. You're going to laugh again. You're going to feel peace again. You're going to walk into rooms you never thought you'd be invited to. You're going to speak words that break chains off others. You're going to see miracles not just in your life, but through your life. Because when I restore, I don't just give back what was lost. I give back more. I multiply. I renew. I redeem. But don't rush this. Let me heal you deeply. Let me build your foundation strong. Let me walk with you daily. This isn't about a moment. This is about a relationship, a walk, a daily dependence, because that's where real peace is found. Not in the absence of storms, but in knowing you're not facing them alone. I know the world has been loud. I know the pain has been real. but you've made it this far, and that matters. That tells me something in you still wants me, still hopes, still believes, even if only a little, and that's all I need. You don't have to have it all figured out. I'm not asking you to have all the answers. I'm asking you to be willing, to open your heart even a little, to believe that I, your Creator, your Father, your God, am still writing your story. The page isn't blank. The ink hasn't run dry. I'm still holding the pen. And what comes next will not be written in your strength but in mine. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm still writing for you. Let me show you what love looks like. Not the kind of love the world offers and takes back. Not the kind that demands performance or perfection. My love is steady. It doesn't flinch when you're weak. It doesn't leave when you fail. It holds you when you're tired, restores you when you've been emptied, and surrounds you when no one else understands. You've been aching for this kind of love. You were created for it. And I'm here to give it freely. You keep asking, why me? Because I made you for more. I didn't create you to just exist, to survive, or to go through the motions. I made you to carry my light in this world, to bring hope where there's despair, to speak life where others speak fear. And the reason the battle has been so fierce is because your light threatens darkness. The enemy saw what I placed inside of you, and he's been trying to dim it before you realize it's there. But I say no more. No more shrinking. No more hiding. No more letting fear speak louder than my promises. It's time to rise. It's time to remember who you are. Not what life has said. Not what your past screams. Not what others projected onto you. But who I say you are. And I say you are loved. I say you are strong. I say you are chosen. I say you are mine. You don't have to chase validation anymore. You don't have to earn affection or prove your worth. I validated you when I formed you. I gave you value when I breathed life into you. You're not here to beg for scraps of love. You're here to walk in the full, unshakable love of your Father. And that love will carry you through everything you're facing now. Comment Amen if you receive that love fully today. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been looking at yourself through the lens of your struggles. You've said, I'm too broken, I'm too behind, I've made too many mistakes. But I see you through the lens of the cross. I see you through the sacrifice of my Son. And through that lens, you are washed clean. You are renewed. You are set apart. You are not what you've done. You are what I've declared over you. I didn't save you so you could live small. I didn't call you so you could sit in silence, believing you have nothing to offer. You carry something eternal, something powerful, something this world desperately needs. And no matter how deep the wounds or how long the delay, nothing can cancel what I've placed inside of you. Let go of the timeline you created in your head. Let go of the pressure to be further along. I work outside of time. I see the end from the beginning. And if I've allowed you to be here now, it means I'm not late. I'm not confused. I haven't forgotten. I'm preparing the right things in the right season. But I need your trust. Not just in my promises, but in my timing. You've been disappointed before. I know. You've opened your heart, and it got crushed. You've stepped out in faith, and it felt like nothing changed. But I was there. And even when you didn't see the fruit, I was planting seeds. Seeds of strength, seeds of wisdom, seeds of endurance. And now, you're about to see the harvest. But the harvest won't come through your striving. It will come through your surrender, through your quiet yes, through your simple obedience, through your willingness to keep walking with me, even when the path feels uncertain. Because when you walk with me, even your steps in the dark are covered in grace. I haven't called you to do this alone. I've surrounded you with my spirit. I've assigned angels to watch over you. I've placed people in your path who will lift your arms when you're tired. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay when you're not. You can be honest with me. You can be weak with me. I won't walk away. I want to be your strength, not just your last resort. I want to be the one you run to first, not just when everything falls apart. And I want to remind you there is no shame in needing me. There is no shame in falling at my feet. That's where healing begins. That's where joy returns. That's where chains break. There is nothing too dark for my light. Nothing too tangled for my hands to restore. No mistake too deep that I cannot cover. No wound too old that I cannot heal. I am the God who makes all things new. And I am making you new even now. You don't need to understand how it will happen. You just need to believe that it will. Keep showing up. Keep pressing in. Keep bringing me your broken pieces, and I will keep building something beautiful, something eternal, something that reflects my heart. You've asked me for peace. Here it is. Not peace that comes from circumstances, but peace that surpasses understanding. Peace that holds you steady when life shakes. Peace that doesn't make sense to the world but makes perfect sense to your spirit. That peace is a gift, and I'm offering it to you now. Take it. Breathe it in. Let it quiet your anxious thoughts. Let it anchor your soul. And every time the world tries to pull you into fear, return here, to this place, to this truth. I am your peace. I am your rock. I am your safe place. You think I don't see the thoughts that keep you up at night, but I do. You think I don't hear the questions you whisper when no one's around, but I've heard them all. God, are you really there? God, do you still love me? Why does it still hurt? And I want you to know, I've never stopped being here. You've never had a moment of pain that I wasn't fully aware of. Comment 555 if you believe I've been with you every step. I'm not afraid of your questions. I'm not shaken by your doubt. I'm not disappointed when you feel weak. My love for you isn't based on how strong you feel. It's rooted in who I am. And I am unchanging. I am faithful. I am constant when everything else falls apart. My arms are wide open, even when you've turned your back. I have never stopped choosing you. You were never meant to carry the world on your shoulders. That's why you feel so tired. That's why you feel overwhelmed, like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. Because you were created to walk with me, not apart from me. You were made to lean on my strength, not your own. And now I'm asking you to lay it down. Lay down the weight, the fear, the pressure. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold. You've been doing the best you can with what you've had, but now I want to give you more. More peace, more clarity, more of my presence. The answers you've been searching for are found in me, not in your striving, not in trying to fix everything on your own, but in resting at my feet, in listening to my voice, in trusting that I am still good even when the path ahead feels unclear. Comment Amen if you're laying your burdens at my feet today. I'm not waiting for you to become better before I move in your life. I want to bless you right where you are, right in the middle of the chaos, right in the middle of the pain. I am not a God who waits on perfection. I move in surrender. I move when you say, God, I can't do this without you. And right now, if that's all you have to say, it's enough. It's more than enough. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've asked me to open doors, but what I want even more is to open your heart. I can lead you into new opportunities, new relationships, new seasons. But if your heart is closed, if it's guarded by fear and past pain, you'll miss what I'm doing. That's why I'm after your heart first. That's why I'm not just changing your circumstances. I'm transforming you from the inside out. Don't rush this. Don't try to skip the process. Healing takes time. Growth takes surrender. And I'm more interested in who you're becoming than in how fast you get there. I want your roots to go deep, so when the winds of life blow again, you won't be shaken. I want you grounded in my love, not just excited by temporary moments. You're not falling behind. You're not too late. You're not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm preparing. And even the detours have a purpose. Even the long nights, the unanswered prayers, the confusing moments, they're shaping you. They're doing something eternal in you. And nothing has been wasted. I know it hasn't been easy. I know some days you've barely had the strength to pray. I know some days you've questioned if it's all worth it. But I promise you, it is. What I'm building in your life will not be shaken. What I'm preparing for you will not fall apart. I am laying a foundation so strong, not even the fiercest storm will be able to destroy it. So stay with me. Even when it's quiet. Even when you don't feel anything. Even when nothing seems to change. Stay close, because I'm working. And in the stillness I'm speaking. In the silence, I'm healing. In the waiting, I'm preparing. I'm doing more than you can see right now. But soon, you will see. And it will be worth every tear, every prayer, every moment you stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. You are about to see the fruit of your faith. You are about to see doors open that no man can shut. You are about to walk into a new level of grace, of wisdom, of strength. Not because you earned it, but because you stayed. Because you chose me over comfort. Because you kept believing when everything in you said to quit. You're stepping into a season of restoration. I'm restoring what was lost. I'm healing what was broken. I'm renewing what felt dead. And renewing what felt dead. I'm breathing life into your dreams again. And you will not leave this season empty. You will not leave the way you came. You're coming out stronger, wiser, closer to me than ever before. But remember this, what you receive, protect. Don't let the enemy steal what I've given. Don't go back to old patterns that I've already freed you from. Stay rooted in my word. Stay close to my heart. Guard what I'm doing in you. Because it is holy, because it is precious, and because it is just the beginning. I'm not done speaking, and I'm not done working. There's still more I want to pour into you, more I want to show you, more I want to release through you. You're not just being healed, you're being equipped. You're not just being rescued, you're being prepared to rescue others. What I've done for you, you will help others believe for too. You've been walking through a season that has felt confusing and uncertain. One day you're hopeful. The next day you feel lost again. That back and forth has drained you. You're tired of not knowing what's next. But I've never asked you to know everything, I've asked you to trust me. You keep waiting for full clarity before you move forward, but clarity doesn't always come before obedience. Sometimes the path lights up one step at a time.